Hello and welcome to my Tarot Corner. If you're new here, I hope you will stay and you can, with this new angle, see my small corner here. More of it anyway. And what I wanted to do today is, since there was nothing spectacular in the news today, there was two things I wanted to check. I will start with Prince Harry, not today, and his reaction to the fact that his brother has some kind of a contract or an agreement with Michael Bloomberg. And I saw a video that spoke about it and whether or not Prince Harry feels that his whole meaning of leaving the royal family is completely null because of what his brother is showing that he's able to do within the institution. And let's say that neither William nor Catherine look especially trapped as Harry tried to claim in the Oprah interview. So I will start with Prince Harry and how he feels regarding this, if he knows about it at all. So I will take 5 cards for this question, and I'll start with cleaning the cards. Sorry, they're going all over the place. They're kind of slippery. It's a new deck, and it's holographic tarot, so they are kind of slippery, so I have to be careful. So I will start with clearing the deck, all the energies, and then I'll start with the question. So how does Harry feel regarding William's connection with Michael Bloomberg? How does Harry feel regarding William's connection to Michael Bloomberg? And the 3 of Swords just popped out. Now, I usually don't take out poppers, and I'm not going to take it, but it is interesting that the 3 of Swords came out. And we'll do it twice more. So how does Harry feel regarding his brother connection with Michael Bloomberg? How does Harry feel regarding his brother connection with Michael Bloomberg? And the cards are flying all over, so I'll just make a pause and get them. And I'm back, and since the cards did go all over the place, I'll do another shuffle just to make sure that the energies did enter the cards. So how does Harry feel regarding William's connection to Michael Bloomberg? Okay. And now I'll cut the cards. And we'll start with the first card. Now I do a 5-card spread when I want to see the whole story, because I'm not even sure that he knows about it. So our first card is the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups tells me that he might even be unaware that this happened, because the 2 of Cups speaks about being active. It speaks about being the one who is the suitor and not wait to be courted. It speaks about the need to initiate. This is a card from this is a number 2, and the number 2 comes after the Ace. The Ace is a wonderful card that is whole and is perfect. And when the number 2 comes in tarot, that means that the perfect of the Ace has broken. So the number 2 is usually not a very great card. It is a beginning of the way. And in the cups, it means that Harry needs to be more of an initiator, more of an active person and not a passive one, which is probably what he is right now. Okay, and our second card is the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups speaks about doubts. He is full of doubts regarding his way. And this is exactly what I was asking about, whether or not he feels that he has done a mistake. And this card tells me that yes, he is full of doubts. He is not seeing reality in the right way. He listened to the wrong advice. It is a tendency to follow the wrong things. It is feeling an outsider. It is depression. And it speaks about the necessity for mental health treatment, yes? But he feels an outsider. He is full of doubts regarding his way. And just it is interesting that we got this Two of Cups, we got the Four of Cups, we didn't get the Three of Cups in between. That is the joy of a success. That is the first success of the tarot the tarot journey. Okay, next card is the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is someone that I usually get it with Meghan a lot. Although Meghan is a fire sign, I don't know what her moon sign is or her horizon, but the Queen of Swords is someone that wants to be looked as the idealistic, someone that speaks about responsibility, about the environment, about Black Lives Matters, all kind of those big things. But usually she is someone who is not very good in the family aspect and is not very good in everything that is connected to emotions. So when the Queen of Swords comes up here in a question that regards Harry, it may be because he has been told, or he has been talking about all of these great things, all of these ideals that his wife entered into his head, and he now sees that he has a chance to do it inside the institution, inside the royal family, and he missed that chance. But the Queen of Swords is here to remind us why he left, because that is why he left. Okay, and he is in overload. So the burden is just way too much for him, and he is about to collapse. And the Ten of Wands is a card that speaks about overworking, self-destruction, vindictiveness, and especially overload. So altogether, this is not a very good reading, and it does seem that he is looking at his decisions and he is not very happy. What is our last card? Our last card is Temperance, and Temperance speaks about hope. And Temperance says, don't lose hope and keep on believing. But it is negatively aspected when it is near the Ten of Wands, and it is then speaks about pessimism, about indecisiveness, fear of failure. And this is how he feels. He feels that he is bound to prove himself after he left the royal family, and he needs to prove himself, and he's afraid to fail. And the underlying energy to all of this is the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles, this is what he would like to have. This is the third card of the first cycle of the tarot, the first success in the series of the Pentacles, and it is usually a result of the endeavors that were done before, and it speaks about recognition and reward. This is how he would like to be seen. He would like to be recognized. He would like to get the reward for the hard work that he has been putting into this, everything that he has been doing ever since he left the royal family, and he thinks that he deserves it, but he is not, because the reading shows that he didn't really get it. He doesn't really get the recognition that he wants. Okay. The second question is quite a question that is really, I'm sure that everybody wants to know, how did Meghan feel when she saw Catherine looking like a goddess? And even in the after engagements that they had in Ireland, Catherine looks flawless all the time, and especially when Meghan was criticized over her outfits, the way they fit, and of course the opulence of bling, and the high price of her outfits. It is very interesting to see how does she feel when she sees that Kate is getting the desired result in much less effort, or it looks effortless. So first I'm going to clear the cards. And now I'm going to ask, so how did Meghan feel seeing Kate flawless? 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 Okay. Now I'm going to do a cross, and I'll take the significator card first. And as I got many times with Meghan, I get the Tower. And the Tower is her significator card because her foundation is just rocky, completely rocky. And this card is going to badly aspect the entire reading, okay? But when we see the Tower card, we know that the person we're talking about has no foundation, has a tendency to run forward and lose everything because of that. Doesn't check the things that he's doing, is able to sign contracts and not fulfill them. It is a person that has a tendency to betray others. This is also a card that speaks about divorce and self-destruction and recklessness. All the bad things that you can think about. The Tower card is this, and the Devil are the worst cards in the deck. So this is what the Tower card, and this is the Significator card, and this is how Meghan feels when she sees how flawless Kate looks. And what led to this is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is worry, and it is justified worry. So this is not someone who is worried and can't sleep because he just can't. This is someone who has very good reason to be worried, because everything that he has been doing up until now led him to this. And instead of tending the things that she needed to tend to, she didn't, and now she feels she's worried. She can't sleep at night, and she can't even act logically. She feels sick, and all of this leads to the Tower. And the basis of this, so what is the basis? And the basis is the Moon card. I can't believe it. The Moon card is a card that speaks about mental health. It speaks about the need to talk about things, to talk about your problems. And if you're not doing that, then you are in a big problem. And this is the basis of this whole thing. This is confusion, this is helplessness, this is emotional problems. And this is someone who needs urgent psychological treatment. What is crowning this? And what is crowning this reading is the Seven of Cups. Now, the Seven of Cups is the card of dreams. And because it is so badly aspected, we're talking about illusions here. This is someone who is delusional and thinks that he has many choices and thinks that he can achieve the dream, and he is not realistic and is completely unable to leave his comfort zone in order to achieve something. So this is the not the good dream kind of dreamer. This is the bad kind of dreamer. This is the someone who fantasizes about things that cannot be achieved when it is badly aspected. It could be positively aspected, but not with these cards around. And the outcome here is the Three of Wands, which is usually not a very bad card, because this is the third card of the Wand series, and this is the result of the Two of Wands was the beginning of the way, and on the Three of Wands it's some kind of an achievement. But when it is negatively aspected, we see someone who is egotistical, has too much self-confidence, is arrogant, and is reluctant to listen to others. So he is going on his own way, but it is the wrong way. And this is how she acts. She is not listening to others. Maybe she had a stylist in New York that told her not to wear those clothes. I don't know, but she is reluctant to listen to others, and she began her way, and she will go on in that way, and she will not bend. She will not change. I need to take the underlying energy here as well, and the underlying energy is judgment. And the judgment card is another major arcana card that comes just before the world card, which is the card of perfection. But when it is negatively aspected, it is someone who feels empty, unsatisfied, fear of change, impatient, wants everything to happen right here, right now, dreaming about and fantasizing about the perfect world, but will not get there. So this is the reading regarding how Meghan felt seeing Catherine. And I will take one oracle card for the both of them, and I will ask for the energies around how they both feel regarding their way. So, first to clear the energies, and I'm going to ask, how do Harry and Meghan feel regarding their way? How do Harry and Meghan feel regarding their way? How do Harry and Meghan feel regarding their way? Let's see what we get. Happiness. So they are still feeling that they can achieve happiness. So I don't know, maybe it's true, maybe not, but this is what the oracle said. So I hope you liked it, and if you did, please like, subscribe, leave me a comment. I would love to hear your thoughts if you have any questions.